yeah, here we are. Now to our next question is, all right, so what unified the empire? What brought them all together? Okay, so here we go. Later emperors continued to conquer new territory in Rome. Sounds pretty good. And so for some people, conquering and conquering and conquering and conquering. Can you ever have too much food on your plate? You've said entirely too much. Yes, all of us can find too much. Even you. Yeah, you're right. All right, the empire reached its largest size under Trajan. Okay? It spread well beyond the Mediterranean Sea, including all the way up into Britain in the north and in part of Mesopotamia all the way in the east. Yeah, this empire is growing very, very large. All right, Trajan's successors, however, realized that the empire had grown too big to rule. Like that plate earlier, it's just too big. You can't eat it all. All right, so Hadrian began to pull back a little bit. Not get so much, hey, we can't keep growing like this guy. So he removed troops from most of Mesopotamia. All right, and in Europe, he set up the empire's northern boundaries at the Rhine River and the Danube River. Okay? He also built what's called Hadrian's Wall, which is still there today. It goes all the way across England. All right? And basically, the thing about that is they met these very vicious people. One of them is called the Picts. That's P-I-C-T-S. And the other group is called the Scots, and you've heard of them. All right? They didn't want to fight those guys anymore. They're sick and tired of it. They're too far away. They're just too warlike people that lived in northern Britain. All right. In the 100s, okay, the Roman Empire was one of the greatest empires in all of history. It included about, so check this out, 3.5, right here, 3.5 million square miles. You take a mile and you make it square. That's 4 miles all the way around. All that land. They have 3.5 million of those big old squares. The people, they spoke different languages. All right. Mostly they spoke Latin and they spoke Greek. All right. So two languages began to dominate in this Roman monstrosity they call the empire. All right. They also practiced different local customs. So if you went around in Rome, it's kind of like America. You go to different places, you know, I see a lot of different customs and traditions happening. All right. What unified the empire was Roman laws, Roman rules, and a shared identity that they were all Romans. We're proud to be Romans, where at least I know I'm under the laws of Rome. Something like that. Isn't that how the song goes? Oh, I don't know. Anyways, here we go. You also have Roman culture had been carried into every province by the soldiers, all right, who began to protect the empire and by the officials sent to govern. So you have this Roman ideas and cultures infiltrating all these different areas, and they began to mix with all the different cultures everywhere. All right, the Romans were generous then in granting citizenship. This will bring us to the end of the unity. All right, the year is 212. Every free person was made a Roman citizen in 212. All right, guys, good job.